Hello, everyone. We are in anticipation of the CBSE results to 2024, right? And as soon as it is end of April, we get a lot of queries. When is the results going out to come? And we see newspapers and all the digital media is full of news that it is coming tomorrow, next week, and so on. So here is a video to bring in a lot of clarity of when the results are going to be coming out, and of course, how to retrieve the result. Students are very worried about how to retrieve the results. Remember, the results are not declared by the schools for class 10 and 12. It is uploaded on the CBSE website through IVRS, through the DigiLocker, and also now the SMS. So I'm going to explain to you how to retrieve the results because we are expecting the results to come out in the first week of May. Now, if we are expecting this first week of May, so the expected date is based on the past declaration of results. Last year also, the declaration was about May 12th. So on the basis of that, this time the exams were held little before than last year. So we are expecting it to come out somewhere in the first week of May. So any time between, let's say, 1st May and 10th May, we can expect the results. And both the results, 10th and 12th, come in within a gap of 2 to 3 days. So last year, as I said, the results were declared on 12th May. And this year, we are expecting a few days before 12th May, because compared to last year, the examinations also started early this year. Right. So where do we get the results? So different people are giving different opinions, and children and teachers should not get confused about the various social media propaganda that is going on. Only you need to believe on the official CBSE website. That is very important, that the official CBSE website is only referred to, right? What is the official site? It is results.cbse.nic.in. cbse.nic.in will give you the whole homepage. But if you want to, the results page is basically results.cbse.nic.in, or you go to the CBSE website and search for results. Also, you will get the results. Or the second option is go to cbse.gov.in. So these are the only reliable sites. Kindly do not go to a third-party site to access your result, because the CBSE site is going to give you your result, correct, accurate result. And therefore, that is the only official site that you should be referring to, right? And what do you need to log in? So if you are checking your results online, you need some details. So most of the details are given in your admit card. So kindly keep your admit card handy. So you have an admit card number on that. So that you need to enter. Roll number, of course, very, very important. And there is also a school number, which you will find again in your admit card. So it will be something like 65796 or something like that. So the school number is there. And in some cases, they also, in the past, they were asking date of birth. I'm informed today that date of birth is not required anymore. But still, you should, obviously, your date of birth. You can feed it in case it is asked. But definitely your admit card number, roll number, and school number will be asked. So these credentials are important. So kindly keep your admit card handy so that when you are logging into the CBSE site, these can be entered. Now, as I said, besides going to the CBSE website, which I'll be explaining to you in detail, right now, there are other options. One is the IVRS, Interactive Voice Response System. So what you need to do is just dial the number that is on the screen, that is 243 00699. 243 00699, and include your area code. Okay, whatever it is, 011022, whatever is your area code. And you will be connected to this IVRS, where they will be asking you to put your roll number, and you will be given your results via phone, through a phone call. That is the IVRS system. So you can note down this number, and this can be used to also know your results. But of course, it's not in the printed format, so you may hear wrong things. So, and the lines may be busy. So there are multiple ways of getting the result. This is only one of the results, IVRS. So number is 243 00699 with your area code has to be dialed. And of course, this is a chargeable call, 30 paisa per minute per roll number. So if you want to do multiple roll numbers, you will have to cut the call, redial again, and then it will get connected, right? So that is the IVRS system. You can also check via SMS. Your results can be accessed via SMS. If you have the following in your the following format, SMS has to be curated. You need your So you have to write CBSE 10th or 12th. If you are in 10th, you write CBSE 10. If it is 12, you write CBSE 12. Within inverted commas, then in your bracket, you will write your roll number. Then you will write your date of birth in DD, YY format, your school number and center number. So all these details are there in your admit card. And then obviously you will be putting your date of birth, as I said, DD, YY format. And all this, you are going to send an SMS to, you can note down the number 7738299899, 7738299899. And as soon as you send this message to this number, your results will come on your phone number through which you have sent the SMS within a few minutes, and you will get your subject-wise marks. So this is the second way of generating. One was the IVRS. Second is the SMS, and of course, the online technique I'll be explaining, which is the most popular. How to check your 10th and 12th results online. As I said, there are two official sites given by CBSE. So just go to the CBSE website results, and you will be able to get your results on the same day as it is declared. So again, I'm repeating, these are the official websites, cbse.nic.in, where you will go to the results, or cbse.gov.in and results.gov.in. These are the only official websites of CBSE. Please do not go to third-party apps or websites to check your results. So how, as I said, there are some details which they will be asking you. So kindly keep all the details handy. Enter your roll number, admit card number, and your school number, as I had mentioned. And you will submit the required details. There will be a submit button. Once you feel that whatever you have entered is correct, you will submit that, and then you are going to get your results. So when you're going to get your results, everything will be mentioned. You can have the option of downloading and printing the CBSE results as well. So if you want to download, you can download on your laptop. If you want to print it, you have the option of getting it printed also. The other option is, of course, the DigiLocker app, which is very useful for students because this is a permanent record. Of course, if you have not connected your DigiLocker app with Aadhaar and your phone number, then please do that so that you can download it. So if you want a digital mark sheet through the DigiLocker, you have to follow the following steps. First of all, you will have to download this app from Play Store on your Android phones and other phones. If you have the Apple phone, also this option is available that you can download this app of the DigiLocker. You need to sync your account, Aadhaar and DigiLocker. That's important because if it is not linked to the Aadhaar, your mark sheet will not come, right? So this is only valid if you are having a valid Aadhaar card, and then you can link it. And you will be given a 6-digit security PIN by the school. How the schools can generate it, that I will explain shortly. So this 6-digit PIN is a unique number which will be given to your school. When you enter it, your certificate or the mark sheet will be there. And you're going to choose Central Board of Secondary Education Delhi as the issuer, because there will be many boards and you have to enter CBSE Delhi as the issuer of this certificate. And the passing criteria is very clear. In 12th or 10th, you have to get a minimum of a grade which is more than E. That means A, B, C, D. If you are having any subject with E or F grade, that means you are not eligible to be promoted. Even physical education, art education, the minimum grade expected is D. And minimum of 33% overall marks to pass the exams. Of course, in class 10, it's overall aggregate theory plus practical 33%. In class 12, you have to pass separately in theory and practicals. And if you don't fulfill the criteria, obviously you will be placed under compartment or repeat, and then you'll have to give the exam later, and the details of which will be shared after declaration of results, after 10 days of declaration of results. Now, how can the schools retrieve the DigiLocker PIN for class 10 and 12? Now, as I said, for DigiLocker, you need a PIN for your students. So if some school teachers or principals or authorized nominees of the schools want to generate this PIN for the students, then what is the procedure is that you have to go to cbse.digitallocker.gov.in. You have to go to this website, and using your LOC credentials, you have to download the PIN file. Unless Those who do not have the LOC credentials will not be able to generate the PIN themselves. Therefore, only the admin or the authorized personnel of the school can do it. And once you select the class, you will be able to share the PIN individually with the students for security purpose. So that file is there with the school, but each student's unique PIN should not be shared in public. Each PIN can be shared individually to the students alone for security purposes. So what are the details that you will get in the result is you're going to get your name, roll number, your mother and father's name, date of birth, the subjects that you gave, the subject codes, the theory marks, practical marks. So in case of 10th, it will be theory and internal marks, and then the total marks and the final result, whether you have passed, you have not passed, or whether you got a compartment, that will come out. So I wish you all the best, and let's hope that everybody gets a great result. Thank you so much. God bless you all.